2, baby! Time for another set of core class figures! Will any of them compete with the current champion, Soundwave? No, but that's just because I can't be reasoned with. I'll start with Hotrod. Or more accurately, I'll get Hotrod out of the way first. I don't like it, and believe me, I wanted to. I want a little Hotrod to enjoy on my desk, but this guy is not the one. His robot mode looks awful. He can barely stand, let alone pose well. I can barely make out his hands, and his legs are just a mess to make up his car mode. Speaking of, his car mode looks mediocre, and that's just if you can actually get it to stay together. Otherwise, the damn thing looks unfinished. His wheels don't work, his head is concaved, his paint job is hideous, and I swear feels a little tacky. Like the first time everyone tries to do their own custom figure. Even the instructions annoy me. Hey guys, 3 actions do not count as 1 step, alright? The sword's attempt at lightning makes it look like it has veins. I thought being able to remove his spoiler would make things a little more interesting, you know, like a little shield, but it doesn't help. I guess I like making his little, crossbow? That's something, I guess. There's better hot rods, and there's definitely better core class figures. I feel so bad being negative on this one. But I'm not going to fake enthusiasm on something so half-assed. I'm not some kind of, pretender. Now, while hot rod toys are common, Iguanus hasn't had a toy form in over 20 years. He was a pretender back in 1988, and that's all I can tell you about him until Chris McFeely does the basics on Iguanus. I realised mid-editing that 1988 was actually over 30 years ago. I mean, I'm still right. With wobbly feet and wheel wings, I thought this guy would be hard to balance, but he stands great. His head doesn't have a huge amount of range, but take a look over here, look over there, what more could you need? And as for his weapon, you got his iconic, third of a collectible sword. It doesn't matter, I just want to see what he turns into. So back in the Pretender days, his inner robot became a motorcycle, but now Iguanus changes into what the hell is this? I get Wreck-Gar vibes from the hands grabbing onto the wheel, but I can definitely tell Wreck-Gar is a motorcycle. Iguanus looks like guano? Has anyone made that joke yet? Now you might be wondering where his handles are, and I think this is where the weapon comes in. You clip it on and I guess it looks like something. I feel I should dislike this, but I can't take my eyes off it. It's so weird. He's so oddly shaped but nicely coloured, and is his tail meant to be a seat? What are you, lizard bike? And I'll tell you what though, both wheels work, and that's not always a guarantee, even on high price Transformers, so congrats on doing the bare minimum. Look, he's not the best core class toy, but I think you wouldn't go wrong giving this guy a try. They gave a weird toy a chance to become a different weird toy. And honestly, that's beautiful in a way. I mean, it's not like they took another core class toy and just painted it a new colour. Unlike the last figure we'll be discussing today. Warping in from the sky, we've got Dracodon from the Kingdom line. I wasn't planning to get this guy, but a clearance price tag made this guy seem a little more worth trying. And I'm glad I did, because he's actually a bit of fun. His colours are garish and outrageous, but that's a plus in my books. But if the radioactive look is too much, you can always go for the black Predacon vertebrae. I prefer this one though. The weird alien colours make his bony form stand out all the better. His tail becomes a neat little whip sword. It's made of a different material to the rest of his body, so the tail feels kind of nice to hold. Which I can't say for the rest of Dracodon, because oh buddy, it hurts to convert. But I think the pain is worth it, because both modes do look stunning, even at a small scale. Maybe if you don't have dainty hands like mine, he's a smoother experience. Now, unlike other fossilizers, you can't separate the pieces into armor for Kingdom toys. I mean, you can give the others the tail, but it just looks like they're holding seaweed. I can forgive that though. Hell, I can forgive that his crotch is either a skull or a pair of hands. It's just that neat. So why don't you get it on with Dracodon? Oh, that was awful. Cut the whole bit. Yeah, where's Skywarp? I haven't got one yet. Maybe I won't get one at all. I'm not buying the same core class figure just because they slapped on a coat of paint to reference something else, alright?